this video I'm going to show you how to adjust the bicep width to give you more space or less space here without adjusting the sleeve circumference. So I've got a ruler, a pencil and a different coloured pen. So I've already traced the lower edge of the hem. First step, taking your ruler, I want you to draw a line around about 1 centimetre above your bicep line. This is going to be our pivot point. Okay, and now I'm going to just trace off my sleeve head. So I'm not worried about taking out all of the notches because I'm going to pivot this in a second. Alright, so I'm going to work on one side at a time, and I'm going to ensure that I keep my finger, I think, just to anchor this. I'm now going to swing, ensuring this stays in the same spot, my total sleeve over to that new line that I raised up there. So I'm going to do this in a different colour so you can see what's going on. So this time I do want to make sure that I get all of my notches in place. So that's there. Make sure you've got your shoulder notch, and then this is now going to become another pivot point. So what's happened is I've actually lengthened the side seam of my sleeve, which is a good thing to give you more mobility. And now I'm just going to swing that back in line with that point that I created right at the beginning. And now I'm going to trace this side of my sleeve, and again put the notches in this time. Okay, so I now just want to reposition my sleeve so that I get my original pivot point back in place. So you can see when I line this up that I've actually got extra width here. So we're going to repeat over on this side of the sleeve, so keeping this as my pivot point, that's the shoulder notch, just going to swing the underarm point over to that second line that I created, trace off my sleeve head, making sure to put in any notches. I'm then now going to use my underarm point as a pivot point and then swing this back in line with the hem point and trace my side seam of my sleeve, and again put the notches in. So when I return the sleeve back to its very original mark, so you can see where I traced the sleeve head, you can see that we've got extra width across the top and extra width at the bicep, but the circumference of my sleeve head has remained the same.